I called him roommate with benefits on a live podcast. The next evening he played that clip through the car speakers and stepped into the rain. I sat in the back seat of the rideshare outside the Riverside Brewery, laughing as I told 200 strangers that my dependable, slightly older husband was basically a warm body who split the rent. My phone lit up with heart emojis from listeners, and I thought, he will never hear this anyway. Inside the brewery, under the string lights, he appeared holding the mic they had passed around for questions. His voice cracked through the speakers. Benefits end tonight. The crowd hushed. He placed the mic on the bar and walked out into the cold. I followed him across the wet parking lot, still tipsy, shouting that it was just a joke. He opened the driver door of our Outback, pressed play, and my own words echoed back at me. He closed the door gently, drove away, and left me standing in the glare of the street lamp. I texted him selfies from the hotel lobby, saying, "Come on, do not be dramatic." He replied with a single word: divorce. At brunch the next day, on the patio of the Blue Fern Cafe, my best friend slid her mimosa away from me and whispered, "You humiliated him." I rolled my eyes, ordered another Bloody Mary, and posted a glossy photo captioned "Strong Independent." Weeks later, on the trail above the river bluffs, I tried to hand him a letter full of excuses. He folded it without reading, tucked it into his pocket, and said, "I am moving to Denver." I laughed too loudly and asked, "What about our lease?" He already had a subletter. My mother stopped returning my calls after she ran into him at the co-op market, and he told her everything. My podcast ratings dropped when listeners clipped my rant and flooded reviews with snake emojis. The last time I saw him, he was loading boxes into a U-Haul outside our apartment. I watched from the sidewalk, clutching coffee I bought to look casual. He lifted the final box, smiled at the neighbor who brought him water, and drove away without looking back. I sleep alone now in the guest room of the house we painted together. His coffee mug still hangs on the rack, and every morning I wake up to the echo of my own voice calling him a roommate with